Welcome to the PSI2 double-sided DVD, free with issue 27 of the UK's hottest gaming magazine. Flip this disc over to access instant unofficial cheats for top titles GTA Vice City, The Getaway, 007 Nightfire and many more. On this side we've got all you need to know about SOCOM US Navy SEALs, the PlayStation 2 online game that's taking America by storm. We also quiz the cast of The Getaway and have a brand new trailer for Capcom's hit sequel Devil May Cry 2. Check out our special feature showcase for the craziest martial arts action you'll ever see, the official James Bond exhibition, and the look behind the lens with this month's gorgeous model. With top movie and DVD trailers, gadgets and competitions, there's plenty to keep you entertained on our exclusive PSI2 DVD. Shinobi brings the retro action platformer into full 3D. The legendary ninja Hotsuma is being hunted by demons and haunted by the dead as he battles through a post-apocalyptic Tokyo. Although in full 3D, the game remains not too far from its 2D side-scrolling roots. There's plenty of baddies to bash, but also lots of ledges to fall off, which will result in one life lost and a quick return to the beginning of the level. Hotsuma's main party trick is the stealth dash technique. When activated, he'll dash from A to B in an instant, leaving a ghostly trail behind him. Enemies are then open to attack from behind. The double jump has been expanded on, with 3D wall running and wall jumps. There's tons of zombie ninjas to slice through, as well as superb boss battles that require tactics, as well as the sharp edge of a sword. Fans of the series that don't mind the occasional frustrating pitfall are in for a treat when it hits the UK sometime in the new year.
I'm here with two actors and the lead director of The Getaway, Sony's upcoming Christmas smash. Now the difference with this game is they've actually mapped the actors onto models instead of using full motion video. Brendan, how did you go about that?
Well, we looked at all the different ways that you could possibly do this, and in the past you could only do one actor at a time with little balls attached to them. So we looked at a different process where we cast actors to play the characters, and then we scanned those actors. And once we had the actors, we knew we needed to get a performance out of the 3D model. So we came up with a new system, which is like a magnetic field, and you can make wooden props and put those inside that magnetic field, and you can have up to 5 actors working with each other at the same time.
Some people may say, well, it looks a little similar to Driver, that sort of thing. What would you say to people that are saying that? How is it different? How is it a lot better?
Well, what we set out to do with The Getaway from the really early days is we wanted to make a game for an older audience. So, typically, as you see there, it's an 18 game. So it's story-driven. It's about one guy's perception of what London's really like, and he's from the 60s. He's 100% white, and he's an old gangster. And what he wants to do is start a gang warfare between himself, some of the new gangs, the Triads and the Arties. So it's kind of a clash of place and of culture.
Now we've got a couple of the actors, or the actor and actress from the game here. Joe, what did it feel like being in a game instead of a film or in TV or theatre?
I found it a really good experience. I didn't quite realise the extent and how big this was going to be. And it was only like the first day of filming that I realised how interesting it was going to be. We just act on a 12 by 12 stage, and it was all blackened out, wooden props. And I filmed it and I thought, I'm wearing this suit and weird gloves and stuff, and we're being hopefully caught by all this magnetic force, whatever. And when I looked back into the computer screen, it was only then that I realised how it works. Like when you saw it back and you saw all the animation put in and everything behind it, it was amazing to see.
Certainly is interesting. Anna, I guess you're providing the glamour element. What was it like sort of having your whole head and body mapped onto a computer model?
Very interesting. It was very, very different to doing anything that I've done before for films or television. Because obviously you're put in a situation where all the supports that you normally have as an actor, so the makeup, costume, sets and props are all stripped from you, and you've got wooden props on set, and you're, as Joe said, working this 12 foot by 12 foot square, and you're looking at these guys who are supposed to be big London gangsters, and they're covered in magnetic wires everywhere and magnets all over them. So it's rather amusing.
A lot of imagination had to go into playing your part.
Imagination, especially having no makeup on as well.
Don't you feel a bit guilty putting these two sort of at the mercy of a games player? You know, they can get shot and that sort of thing.
No.
How do you guys feel about it?
It's fantastic for us, obviously, because, like we said, it was a small project to start off with, and nice to be able to play with each other and play with ourselves in the way that we now.
Really? Sounds a bit rude, doesn't it?
And
You've been treated rough, aren't you, Anne? No?
Yeah. No, but it's been a fantastic experience.
Johnson, you bastard!
Dad!
Certainly looks good. Look forward to it, and let's hope more games are made like this in the future.
Get your hands on the most powerful cheat system the world has ever seen, Action Replay. Action Replay is the all-in-one gaming solution for PlayStation 2, and it's crammed full of incredible features to enhance your gaming, including thousands of PlayStation 2 codes. Beat virtually every PlayStation 2 game, including Grand Theft Auto Vice City. A powerful movie player that allows you to play DVD movies from any region on your PS2. A sophisticated memory card manager designed to give you full control of your PlayStation 2 game saves. An incredible new-look user interface with improved graphics and sound. A bonus CD packed with over 12,000 cheats for PlayStation 1 games. And support for a new range of exciting add-ons to help you get the most out of your gaming. All these fantastic features make Action Replay the most powerful cheat code system ever. No more complex button combinations. Simply choose your game from Action Replay's on-screen menu, select the cheat code you need, then load up your game and take control of the action. Infinite health, unlimited ammo, extra vehicles and secret characters, they're all just a button press away. Action Replay CD comes packed with thousands of codes for virtually every PlayStation 2 game, with the storage capacity for thousands more. Action Replay can easily be updated with new codes, so it's never out of date. Daytel's hard-working code creators work round the clock to bring you new codes for the latest PlayStation 2 games as soon as they're released. Visit www.codejunkies.com, the 100% official one-stop source for Action Replay codes, or call the Code Junkies hotline. Lines are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Alternatively, get your hands on PSI2 magazine every month, where you'll find the biggest selection of Action Replay 2 codes in print. Action Replay is the essential gaming device. Prepare to unleash the power. Action Replay is available from all good video gaming retailers, or order online from www.codejunkies.com. Want to hook your PlayStation 2 up to the internet and swap levels, characters, replays, teams and much more? Then start getting creative with Export. From the makers of Action Replay, Export is an ingeniously easy-to-use device that connects your console to a PC, opening a whole new world of gaming content. Download updated teams from Pro Evolution Soccer 2, trade death-defying replays from Gran Turismo, swap custom-built skate parks and skaters from Tony Hawk's, and homemade levels from Time Splitters, or showcase all your favourite saves online and prove you're the best gamer. Visit codejunkies.com, where you'll find game-busting saves for all the latest PS2 titles, allowing you to access all levels, characters and vehicles. Export is a standalone product, but if you're an Action Replay owner, you can use it to download new cheats direct to your code system. With Export, the game's never over. Available now from all good video game retailers or buy online at www.codejunkies.com. Breath of Fire 5 Dragon Quarter is the first game of the long-running role-playing series to appear on the and we've got exclusive footage from our man in Japan. His society has been forced underground by an ecological disaster above ground, and Ryu is found searching for what happened to the remains of the surface, as well as investigating the menacing Trinity terrorist faction. Joining him on his quest is Nina, a mysterious young thing with what looks like a wing on her back, and the ability to speak telepathically. We're guessing she's definitely got some dragon DNA going around her system, but only by playing it will you find the true story. Expect a complex and compelling, if not a little weird storyline, loads of battles with a variety of evil beasts, and the opportunity to meet and greet more affable characters on the way. Of course, like any good RPG, you can add these to your merry party to help you on your quest. The game features a positive encounter and tactics system, or PETs for short. Instead of annoying random battles when travelling, enemies are marked out on a map, and you choose who to engage and when. This also means that you can see them advancing and use sneaky tactics to get the edge over your opponents. The graphics are looking bright and colourful with a manga edge, and the musical score's been written by the team that composed Final Fantasy Tactics. Fans of the series who can't wait to play number 5 on their beloved PlayStation 2 can expect to see it at the beginning of next year. SOCOM US Navy SEALs provides both a single and multiplayer experience for fans of 3D tactical shooters. In fact, the multiplayer aspect of the game has taken America by storm, with hundreds of thousands of players logging onto the game servers. As an elite SEAL commander, your team has been called to fight terrorists in 12 of the most deadly operations ever. Stealth and cunning are called for to complete missions with minimum fuss, but if it all kicks off, a sharp eye and quick trigger finger should get you and your soldiers out of trouble. Missions include scuttling ships, ambushes, chases, retrieving intelligence, reconnaissance, hostage rescue and night fighting, along with many other elements. The 12 missions will take you to 4 richly detailed locations: Alaska, Thailand, Congo and Turkmenistan. In single-player mode, computer-controlled teammates work alongside you to assist in the missions and follow your direct orders. Each member has his own abilities, characteristics and equipment, which can be chosen at the beginning of each mission. Broadband multiplayer online with a headset provided allows up to 16 players to fight it out in teams and issue orders verbally in-game using a USB headset.
Fire in the hole!
I could have slapped you, but a bullet's personal.
Camper season is open.
Connect the PlayStation 2 to your broadband connection using Sony's adapter or Daytel's GoNet adapter, enter the game's lobby where you can chat to other gamers, then join a SEAL or terrorist team and battle it out in team deathmatch, hostage rescue and demolition modes. It's proving to be quite a hit in the States, and when online support comes to the UK in March 2003, expect this one to be one of the first online titles to hit the shelves. Sly Raccoon is an animated crime caper starring a charming and charismatic young thief of the same name. Born into a family of jewel thieves, Sly is given a family heirloom, the Thievus Raccoonus, a book full of all the best secrets of stealing. Ironically, this book gets stolen and split into 5 pieces, and it's up to you to guide the little rascal on an adventure to get his book back. Every character in the game has been toon shaded, which makes them look superbly detailed and two-dimensional, even though the game world is very much 3D. Don't expect to be running around bashing people around the head though. This one's all about using your stealthy skills to achieve your goals. All the levels are free roaming and encourage you to explore and think laterally about how to progress. Of course, there are times when avoiding confrontation is impossible, and you also get rewarded for taking risks, as long as you do it in the right way. Sony's Sly Raccoon is looking slick and should sneak into the shops in January.
嚟啦！天龍，天地雙龍，哎呀，我條尾龍骨啊！風啊！
你哋快啲走啦，走都唔好翻嚟啦！邊個我想翻嚟㗎？我先三聲，你哋就走啦！預備，一、二、三，走啦！咩啊？男人！走啊走！哎呀！快點追！Jackie，我哋呢次真係走啦，你自己保重啦！ Let me take care of him.
Oh, Bitchy, how you doing, man?
Good, mate. How are you? Hey, have you heard the new one by Sphincter X?
No, mate, no, I haven't. No, why?
Oh, it's sick, mate. Sick. It goes...
My name's Rupert.
And I'm Adrian, and we're Sonic Animation.
And we're from Australia. When we our first record label, a little indie label in Melbourne that we were signed to, was also a promoter for all of the huge dance parties that happened around Australia and Melbourne. And because we were on his label, every time he brought out an international DJ, Sonic Animation got to play live on the bill. So from basically the start of our career, we were playing from 500 people upwards to 2,000, 3,000 people straight away. And we got to meet all these DJs who came out from all over the world, from the UK, from Europe. And We've just incorporated lots of the little things that happened around us over a 5 or 6 year period. Part of doing what we do is the fact that we get to go and travel to different parts of the world and hopefully, you know, play our music to people. So it's a bit of a problem having to, because our studio travels with us, you've got to take parts of it to pieces and take it with you, so you can't really work when you're touring, even if you're back at home for a few days. We like both, it just depends. If you've done, say, a 12 or 15 show tour, you get to the end of that and you want to just stop and just lock yourself in the studio and do some stuff in there instead, and then you might work on that for a few months, and then you want to go out and go, wow, you know, I want to play this to people. The great thing about this job is having so many different aspects to it. Like, for example, doing this interview is one of them, and then live performances and promo and radio interviews, and part of it is self-management as well. Even if you've got a manager, there's always you wanting to keep an eye on what's going on. They came about from a video clip we had out a couple of years ago for a song called Theophilus Thistler. And there's one huge blue 7-foot-high furry character with huge eyes, sort of like a cross between a graffiti art piece and the Japanese cartoon. It's got a big orange beard. The original concept used to wear this tartan kilt, which we never actually used anyway after that. But then there's another yellow character which is about, I don't know, maybe 6 feet high, with green, hairy fur stuff that sticks up, and also big eyes and a big smiley face. When they're crowd surfing, they deflate because they've got a fan pack inside them. So you'll see them getting passed out in the audience, and they're slowly just turning into this massive material, and then they come back, and then they get to the stage, and then they just suddenly blow up again.
This year sees 40 years of Bond on the big screen and the release of Bond film number 20, Die Another Day. To celebrate, a new exhibition's opened at the London Science Museum called Bond, James Bond, and we're here to give you the grand tour. What better place to start than at the beginning? This is a mock-up of the tunnel sequence at the beginning of the film, one of the most famous title sequences ever. Here you get taken into some information about the title sequences, and also a mock-up of the James Bond Walther PPK gun as used in the title sequence of Tomorrow Never Dies. And then we get taken to the MI6 registration point, where we use a swipe card to swipe our details in. Now, I've already registered, so it should tell me to proceed to M's office, so that's precisely what I'm going to do. Here we have a replica of M's office, the office that Bond would come into to get briefed about his various missions. Here we have some lovely curtains, some books on the side wall, and a surveillance screen that was used to deliver the briefings to Bond. Now here we have M at his desk. M, you're looking very well, looking about 40 years younger.
Thank you very much.
That's okay, and in M's desk we have drawers with some classified documents. We've got the original top secret briefing from Thunderball. We have the Hong Kong Standard newspaper from You Only Live Twice. We've got some Russian banknotes from The World Is Not Enough. And lastly, we've got Bond's medical records from The World Is Not Enough. Now from here, obviously, Bond needs to get his gadgets, so we're off to Q's workshop. Q's workshop features many gadgets from all the Bond films, and this is the Aquastar microjet that was used by Roger Moore in the 1983 film Octopussy. Now as you can see, it's a real jet. It came out the back of a horse box, but the funny thing was that Roger Moore was actually put inside this jet, and it was driven through a barn at 75 miles per hour on a pole at the top of a car, and that's what I call faking it. Also on show from Octopussy is this life-size crocodile that was used as a submarine by Roger Moore to sneak up to the palace. Now, I don't know about you, but it doesn't convince me. I don't even think it would convince a real crocodile. In this glass cabinet we have some handheld gadgets that Bond used. We've got the Fuller Shave bug detector from A View to a Kill. We've got the Omega watch from The World Is Not Enough. We have the Visa Platinum card key from The World Is Not Enough. And from Tomorrow Never Dies we have the Ericsson mobile phone that was used as a taser device and also to control his BMW by remote control. Pretty snazzy. Also on show is my favourite gadget of any James Bond film ever. It's the Lotus Esprit from the 1977 film The Spy Who Loved Me. Now obviously this isn't the exact model, but it is a replica that the film crew used to help with the underwater sequences. On display in Scaramanga's Funhouse is Rosa Kleb's flick knife shoes from The Russia with Love in 1963. As you can see, I think Sean Connery got the point. Jaws' teeth, I see dentistry's come a long way since then. Just brimming with danger, Oddjob's hat from Goldfinger. And last but not least, Scaramanga's golden gun from The Man with the Golden Gun, made of a pen, a cigarette case and cigarette lighter. Unfortunately, they didn't have Scaramanga's nipple on display. They thought it'd be too titillating for the audience. Anyway, I digress. This is the stunt challenge, and it shows you a part of the Golden Gate Bridge where Max Zorin met his doom in A View to a Kill. Now, what you basically do is grab onto this piece of piping and sort of grasp at it, and you can see the traffic below you in the sea, and you grab on, and you try and grab, but you can't, and then you die in a horrible manner. I also tried my hand at demolishing a villain's base with explosive results. Bringing us right up to the present day with Die Another Day, they've even got Bond villain Gustav Graves' Ice Palace. A full-size model of this was built at the 007 soundstage at Pinewood Studios. And it's also used as the finale of the film, where we get a great chase on the ice with the Aston Martin. Seriously cool. And the Aston Martin V12 Vanquish is there in the flesh, so to speak, along with the hovercraft from the opening action sequence and other scale models from the new movie Die Another Day. There's so much on display here that we recommend that you come down yourself to get the full Bond experience. Well, that exhibition certainly has a license to thrill. You can catch it from now until the 27th of April 2003 before it goes on a world tour. Now, you may have noticed that mobile phones are getting better. They're also getting colour displays, which of course means the games are getting better. Now, I'm with Jan Mondon from Infusio, who are developing new games for the new mobile phones. Jan, what are these games all about?
Well, Infusio is providing operators and all the market with any kind of games, arcade games, action game, adventure game, any game you want in fact. They are color game, and we've just launched in the ECTS, we just announced the launch of the first 3D mobile game. The manufacturer of the handsets have to embed the technology inside the phone. It's a soft, okay? And then when the service is launched, you just have to click. In 2 clicks, you access to a catalog of games, and in 1.5 minutes, then you have a game downloaded to your phone. Which means that once the game is downloaded, you play offline. You don't need any longer to be connected, and that's the most important point. Because when you play, you want to know what you pay for. And in fact, what you pay for is a simple connection of 1 minute and 30 seconds, or at the maximum 2 minutes.
Now, these games you download, they're quite good. Do you want to just explain some of the games we've got? I mean, there's a 3D game like Doom, isn't there? So, do you just want to tell us about that game?
Yeah, Mission 3D is the first 3D game on the market. It's a Doom-like game, absolutely. It's a first-person shooting game, in fact, and you have to go through a maze to find a mad scientist and kill him. And you have to go through the maze, through the doors, you have to find some keys to access to upper levels, and then you also meet some killer robot that you need to shoot in order to progress.
You've also got some film licenses. You've got Jurassic Park.
Yeah, we sign licenses with many entertainment companies, so that we have some nice brands and nice action games on our phones. So we have signed licenses for Jurassic Park 3. We have also Psycho from Hitchcock, and we've just we announced today that we've signed licenses for Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon from Vivendi Universal Games International.
So you're actually getting some big games names now onto these phones?
More and more, in fact. We have proven, since 1 year, we have proven that our technology was good, that we could make some cool games. Then for the developers, it was business also. And so some brand name come to us because they want to have their name in games that we do.
Now, what phones are these games currently available for?
So far, it's not already available in UK, but I make a promise: within 2 months, you will have the games in UK. And so far, you find the games on 15 phones: Siemens, Panasonic, Sagem, Philips, and Triumph games. And Triumph phones so far.
Well, thanks a lot, Jan, for talking to us. There we go. You've seen the future of mobile gaming here first. It's Infusio, it's colour, and it's guaranteed to be good. So watch out for it in a couple of months. With home consoles getting better and better, some people are starting to neglect the good old-fashioned arcades. Well, I'm here at Preview UK 2003, where the big games companies are showing off some of their games that you really should be putting your money into. This is Namco's Soul Calibur 2. Now, if you played the first one, you know what it's all about, and if you want to try the second one on the PlayStation 2, then why not pop down the arcade, because it's out now, and try it out on the big screen. This is Gun Survivor 2 Code Veronica. It's a new coin-op from Capcom where you actually walk around the Resident Evil universe in first-person mode. Now what you do is you use this gun here as a joystick to walk around, but also to fire at the bad zombies coming towards you. It's certainly a lot different to the games you may have played on the home consoles. Now this is Mocap Golf from Konami, and like the name says, actually motion captures your golf club movements using this little wand here and this surrounding area here to stand in. Now what you get here is a graphical representation of your club on the screen, and then all you have to do is take a swing and off it goes. Obviously I'm not doing too well because I'm doing it one-handed, but if I was to really be doing it, I'll be swinging away like anything. Now here's a couple of games from Konami where you can actually win money. This is Pool Pocket Fortunes, and you get to play pool on this little table here to win cash prizes. Pretty cool. Now all you have to do is put certain coloured balls into certain pockets in order to win cash. Perfect if you're a pool shark who likes to play down the pub. This is Silent Scope. Now you may have seen this in the arcades before, you may have even played it on your home consoles, but this one's different because again, you can win money. Now it's got two modes, it's got the story mode which doesn't pay out, and the prize mode which pays out oodles of cash if you're good enough. Now if we start it here, what you basically got is your two modes. You select prize mode, and then you have to shoot a number of things. You've got berries, women holding objects, you've got targets with pound coins, playing cards. Once you've accumulated enough money, then you have to do a single shot in order to win the prize. It's pretty fun, and if you're good, you can win quite a bit of money on it. This is Mech Warrior 4 Vengeance, and the object of the game is to walk around in your big mech, destroying other mechs that are trying to turn you into sushi. Now the good thing about this game is this seat I'm sitting on. Now it may not look like it's doing much, but believe me, sitting on it makes you feel like you're on a day trip with Mo from driving school. Now built into this chair are two controls. You've got one joystick that controls the firing, the other one controls movement. Now it's a rather strange contraption, but it does actually make you feel like you're in the vehicle you're controlling. Die! We've all seen games where you race around in a car, we've all seen arcade games when you race around on a bike. But how about a quad bike? Yes, this is ATV track, and you get to race around on big four-wheeled beasts over rough terrain. Now the thing about this is it really does throw you around, but of course you can do it in safety without doing a Rick Mail because you're not actually really racing, obviously. It came out earlier this year and it's been proving quite popular with racing fans who like something different than just racing around on tarmac. It's all very well playing the latest newfangled arcade games, but what about returning back to the old days? Yes, the days of the classics with Pac-Man, Kong and the like. Well, now you can return to that with this arcade classics cabinet from UDC. For just over £2,000, you can get yourself one of these cabinets that plays just like the originals. Now in this cabinet you've got remakes of games such as Pac-Man, Galaxians, Kong, and they're all quite fun if you remember those games back in the day, but of course nowadays they can also be a little bit frustrating. So there we are, plenty of games that offer more than just a standard home console. So get down there and start spending your pennies.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm 24 years old and I'm from North London, Enfield. I got into modelling when I was 17, so about 7 years ago. And I started working when I was 17, 18, doing fashion shoots, fashion shows and lots of dancing stuff as well. I'd love to go to Thailand, definitely. Every year I keep saying, I want to spend like a month travelling and go to Australia and Thailand. My ideal man would be tall, dark, handsome. I went to Cancun the first time, and the second time I went to like a tropical part, which was, I don't even know where it was. It was just like, it was amazing. It was like this forest, and every now and again it would just like pour down rain. It would go from, and all these animals, birds and parrots would come out from everywhere. It was really bizarre.
Welcome to Miami Mutual Bank. How may I help you?
I'd like to cash this check here, and then I'd like to take you out for a steak dinner.
Are you a real-life pilot?
I sure am, little lady.
The jump seat is open.
It's been a while since I've done this. Which one's the jump seat again?
Dr. Connors to the ER. Dr. Connors to the ER.
This is irrefutable evidence that the defendant is lying.
Special Agent Hanratty, FBI.
Hello, Carl.
You're gonna get caught. It's like Vegas. The house always wins.
Some nuts flying around the country posing as a pilot, calling the James Bond of the sky.
Hello, Pusher. This is by far the best date I have ever been on.
He's a kid. That's why he doesn't have a record.
30 milligrams of codeine every 4 hours. Do you concur?
I concur.
Dr. Harris.
Yes?
Do you concur? Concur with
What, sir?
Ma'am, I'm sorry to have to tell you, your son is forging checks.
I have a payroll check here I'd like to cash.
I'm working part-time at the church now. Just tell me how much yours and I'll pay you back.
$1.3 million.
I'll be choosing 8 young ladies to be a part of Pan Am's future stewardess program.
South America, Australia, Singapore. These are so perfect, the bank doesn't even know the difference. What do you want?
To apologize.
You didn't call to apologize, did you? You have no one else to call. I'm looking for your son.
I would never give up my son. If you were a father, you'd know.
Stop chasing me.
I can't stop. It's my job.
You see these people staring at you? They keep peeking over their shoulders, wondering where you're going tonight. Where you going, Frank?
Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Don't bring around a cloud of terrain on my parade.
Sir, we're gonna let him get away.
No, Carl, you let him get away.
Nobody had a better rain on my Merry Christmas parade.
I'm getting close, huh? You will go to prison.
You're gonna have to catch me.
Last time, it was a fight for acceptance. This time, it's going to be a battle for survival. The evolution continues.
I was wondering if you wouldn't mind transporting something for me.
No questions asked. Why not?
From the maker of The Professional and La Femme Nikita.
Once we make a deal, the terms of that deal cannot be changed or renegotiated.
Frank Martin is the best in the business.
75,000. Half now, half on delivery.
He never made a mistake until today.
What kind of deal am I in?
Deep trouble.
You know what to do. Just be quiet.
Come on, go, go, go!
Why'd you try to kill me?
You broke the rules. You opened the package.
This fall, rules are made to be broken.
Everybody ricochet off the wall, yo! Everybody ricochet off the wall, yo! Yes, yes, yo! Everybody ricochet off the wall!
The Transporter.
Everybody ricochet off the wall, yo!
Our eyes reflect our lives, don't they? I can see as well as you can. I can feel everything you feel. In fact, I can feel exactly what you feel.
He said he's a mirror for me. I need to know where the hell he came from.
The same blood runs through our veins.
It was as if part of me had been stolen.
You can feel your hunger.
I must deactivate you. Why? Because you are dangerous.
Look in the mirror. See yourself.
I'm a mirror for you as well.
Don't be so vain. Set a course for Earth. Kill everything.
The world's greatest secret agent has finally met his match. The James Bond 007 collection
007 is here, sir.
on special edition DVD.
Name's Bond. James Bond.
Immerse yourself in the definitive 007 experience and explore the world of Bond as never before. Each title explodes with digitally enhanced picture and sound. Presented in original theatrical widescreen format.
A feast for my eyes.
Cutting-edge menus launch you beyond the action.
I've had a few optional extras installed.
And activate an amazing array of special features.
Now pay attention, 007.
Choose from deleted scenes, original documentaries, exclusive featurettes.
Eject a seat, you jockey.
I never joke about my work, 007.
Audio commentary from directors and cast and crew. And that's not all. music videos, screen tests, trailers, photo galleries, and so much more.
Now, where were we?
Can I do something for you, Mr. Bond?
Just a drink.
Sophisticated.
Martini.
Shaken, not stirred.
Vodka? Of course.
Dangerous.
I think you got the point. Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
And never equaled.
Beg your pardon? Forgot to knock.
Can't you just say hello like a normal person?
It's Bond.
Do I need the gun?
That depends on your definition of safe sex.
Armed with all the extras.
My name is Pussy Galore.
I must be dreaming.
Grow up, 007.
Sit tight.
Get ready for the action.
Move!
Hold on for the thrills.
Follow that car. You seem to be unbeatable, Mr. Bond.
And live the experience. The James Bond 007 Collection on Special Edition DVD.
Well done, James.
I'm beginning to like you, Mr. Bond.
The ultimate Bond adventure is here.
See you later, Mr. Bond.
Have I ever let you know?
The pleasure, I'm sure, was all mine.
Hi, Daddy.
You're supposed to be in bed by now.
I can't sleep. I have mental problems.
Oh, I see. What kind of mental problems?
Highly neurotic.
Oh, I think you've been in my study. Elizabeth, my name is Dr. Conrad. I'm a psychiatrist.
She's been in and out of institutions for 10 years.
I know that you were in a lot of pain.
20 different hospitalizations. Nathan, she needs you.
Because nobody's in this place without a reason.
You want what they want, don't you?
What, who wants?
Where were you tonight?
I was working.
That's gonna cost you. 1 hug, 2 kisses.
2 kisses? 1 kiss? 2 kisses? Jesse, come on, let's join the downhill racer.
I heard that.
Honey, you were dreaming. I didn't say anything. Good morning.
Good morning. You think she's still sleeping?
I don't know. Jesse, come on. Breakfast is getting cold. She knows better to go outside without asking us, doesn't she?
Jesse, get in here right now.
Hello?
What's your worst fear, Nathan?
Who is this?
We have your daughter. I want something from your patient. She has a 6-digit number locked away in her troubled mind. I need that number. You need your daughter back.
No!
Pick up your wife before she breaks the other leg. I can see you. I like the view. Wherever you go, you will be watched. I can hear you. Rule number 1, don't say a word. Now, tell me you understand.
I need you to help me.
No, please.
You can't just flick a switch in the girl's head.
The answer's right in front of you.
I will get you the number. Just get her back.
Gonna get rather close.
Rule number 1, no more clock.
Being brave again, Nathan.
Rule number 2, no more phone. Is it a telephone number?
No.
Is it a code?
You want what they want.
Is it a place?
Nope.
Father let us both down.
And they're gonna kill her. What is it? No!
I'll never tell. I'll never tell.
Any of you.
In a land of mystery and adventure, where the warrior is king, the courage of one man stands alone. Mm-hmm. Now, the
fastest hands on Earth take on the fastest legs in the East. In a contest with no second place, the only thing more painful than losing is winning. He may be down on his luck, but somehow the odds always jump back in his favor. Jackie Chan, Wong Yu-sik, and Yoon Bu. This Christmas, see the star of Rush Hour 2 and The Tuxedo in his amazing directorial debut, The Young Master.
N-Wave Pictures beckons you to join a mortal musician named Johnny as he uncovers a dark family secret lurking deep within a castle. A haunted castle. Once inside, you will experience this dwelling of doom through Johnny's eyes, as disembodied spirits tempt him to enter their world of ghoulish delight. But Johnny's fate may soon be sealed, as he learns that some secrets are best left buried. Haunted Castle. Now playing at this giant Scream Theater.
This issue, we checked out the Technology, Games and Gadget show to see what they had on offer. Here's 3 of the best. Now first up, we've got the world's smallest self-contained printer from Brother. This is the unit itself. Now what it does, it connects to a PDA or your laptop via infrared, but it can also connect with a USB slot if you don't like using infrared, or indeed don't have an infrared device coming from your PDA or laptop. Now what it takes is cartridges of paper. If you open it up here, you can see the cartridge inside. Close the lid there. Now we've got an email here that's been sent to this PDA. Now if we just hit the print button here and send it to print and point it at the printer itself, it will communicate with the printer, and in a second, hopefully, some paper will come out with the email printed on it. Now it takes different types of paper. It takes thermal paper for 4 labels, thermal paper for 2 labels, and also a carbon sheet if you wanted to print out labels, that sort of thing. On the other side you see some more thermal paper. It's an A7 size that can be used to print out notes to people or information that you want to share with people, and also sticky pads, sort of like a post-it note that you can stick anywhere, very handy. Now the uses of this obviously are for people that want to share information without pointing their PDA at somebody. Here we've got an example of the email that's just been printed out, very clear as you can see, and also the second page is coming here now. Now it retails at £249 including VAT, and we think for that price, if you want to share your information and don't want to hand your laptop to people, it's a pretty good buy. Say what, love, you know Michael Schumacher? Okay. Oh, hello. Now I remember the days when I used to play scale electric in my bedroom. I used to keep flying off a track, wasn't very good at it. But now things have progressed a bit, and now Scale Electric have got a new piece of technology out called the Race Management System. It lets you manage your own races and design your own tracks. Now this is the track, it's got 4 cars in it, all going around. I'm going to have to stop going around there, but this is a software that actually manages the races. From here, you can stage your own races, set up your own championships, and even design your own tracks. This is the track editor. All you have to do is drag and drop pieces of the track onto it and then take it to the shop and get them to build it for you. Simple as that. Now this on its own costs £39.99. Of course, if you want to buy parts of the track to go with it, it's up to you how much you want to spend on it. Not only have they changed the software, the cars have come a long way, but also the track has. If I show you these pieces here, this is the old style. It was rather difficult to put together, quite fiddly, and sort of snaps together just like that. But this is a new track. It's a simple case of pressing these buttons on the back here and pulling it apart to take it apart. And when putting it together, it simply slots in quite easily like so. These tracks are also interchangeable with the old tracks. So if you've got an old system, you can always upgrade it quite easily. On its own, it's pretty standard boys for toy stuff, but with the race management software, it really does make you feel like you're actually staging a proper race. But this is our pick of the month. Now you may think, well, it's just a silly little van. It's more than a silly little van. If you look behind me, you'll see it's the ultimate mobile entertainment unit, and it's been put together by the Car Audio Centre. Now in here are loads of different things that sort of make going on the move a little more fun. Firstly, we've got a Sony widescreen TV here, which you can look at. Obviously you can't look at it when you're driving, but your passengers can certainly watch it. And these infrared headphones mean that your passengers can watch a film while the driver safely listens to his music. And if you're wondering how loud those speakers are, well, let me just crank it up. It's pretty loud, but you can't really tell there that the sound quality is superb. Now let me just come out here and show you some of the stuff in the back. Now here we've got a whole collection of speakers. We've got 6 subwoofers, we've got 8 speakers and 3 amps, and believe me, when this is turned up, it's very loud. In fact, if you close all the doors and cranked it up, you'd burst your eardrums. Pretty fantastic stuff. Also, if you look, we've got a PlayStation 1 here, so people can play games on the move. We've got 2 more screens, so someone can watch a film while someone's playing a game independently. And if you come around the back with me, don't be shy, come on, you'll see this. Now, this opens up to basically give you a whole entertainment centre, which you can watch anywhere on the move. If you can go to the seaside, pull up 2 chairs, and watch a film with your girlfriend in the dark. This looks fantastic. What we've got here is a TV screen to watch your films on. We've got 3 more amps that power some of the speakers within the van itself. And of course on the doors as well, we've got speakers, we've got subwoofers and tweeters to get a really rich experience. Now, this is all powered by 4 batteries that are down here. There's 4 car batteries. Now it's going to cost you around £10,000. So if you've got the money and want to splash out on something pretty cool, then it's definitely worth the money, we think. Hi, welcome to the Code Junkie shop, where every issue we look at the best gaming gadgets around. And before we get to all things PlayStation 2, take a look at this. Now this is one of the smallest radio control cars in the world. It's called the Fit Racer, and it's so small it's only 6 centimeters long. Now obviously because it's so small it doesn't actually take batteries, and it charges on this unit here, which also handily doubles up as a radio controller itself with up, down, left and right buttons. Now the way it works is you plug the car onto the controller like this. Now it takes about 45 seconds to charge. Once it's charged, you're ready to race. So just pop it down, extend your aerial, and you're ready to get going. They run for about 3 minutes off one charge, and their range is about 10 meters. And as you can see, they zip around at quite a pace. What's more, they run on 4 different frequencies, so you can challenge up to 3 of your mates anywhere around the office, your common room, or anywhere else indoors. They come in a variety of colours and are nicely presented in this plastic display case here. Now normally they cost £19.99, but if you order at Daytel Secure online store at www.codejunkies.com, we'll knock off £5 and sell them for only £14.99. Now when you get to the site, all you have to do is click on the Code Junkies shop, then gadgets, and then choose which car you want by its frequency. If racing alone, it doesn't really matter which frequency you get, but if racing with your friends, do get different frequencies, otherwise you're going to be controlling each other's cars. Now while you're there, why not get all 4 cars together in our special Grand Prix pack for only £49.99. That's another saving of another £10. And again, they're all available at www.codejunkies.com. Grand Theft Auto Vice City is selling like hotcakes at the moment, and if you're one of the hundreds of thousands who've got yourself a copy and want to squeeze even more fun out of it, then why not get these ultimate cheats for Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Now all you have to do is pop this disc into your PlayStation 2, close the tray, and then select which cheats you want. After you've selected the cheats you want, insert the game disc, and then get ready to do all manner of crazy new things. Ultimate Cheats for Vice City will cost you £9.99, is available from all good retailers, from the Code Junkies order line or online at www.codejunkies.com. Now if you want cheats for Vice City but you want to blow open all your other games for the PlayStation 2 as well, then you'd be better off getting Action Replay version 2. It's the ultimate cheat cartridge for the PlayStation 2, and this new version comes preloaded with cheats for Vice City, Lord of the Rings, Pro Evolution Soccer 2, as well as hundreds of other games. Now in the box you'll find the Action Replay cartridge and the software on CD. Now all you have to do is place the cartridge into your memory card slot, put the CD into the tray, close it, and get ready to take your game into brand new levels. Cheats include infinite lives, health, ammunition, access to secret characters and levels, and much, much more. There are codes for virtually every PlayStation 2 game ever released, but as new games come out, you can get new codes from the only official Action Replay site at www.codejunkies.com or from the Code Junkies hotline on 09064 774477, where lines are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As well as cheats, Action Replay also has some pretty neat advanced features, such as the DVD movie player, which lets you play any region DVD on a UK PlayStation 2. Simply pop in the disc, select your region, insert your choice of film, and enjoy. Not only that, it also gets rid of that awful green screen effect you can get when watching on an RGB or SCART cable. Another advanced feature of Action Replay is its built-in memory manager feature that will let you crush up to 10 times more data onto a standard memory card. Not only that, you can quickly and easily load, transfer, save and delete files using the simple menu-driven interface. The Action Replay version 2 costs just £29.99 and is available from all good games retailers, or you can call our priority order line on 0845 601 0015, where lines are open 8 AM to 7 PM Mondays to Fridays, 9 AM to 3 PM Saturdays, and calls are charged at local rates. We'll see you next time. If you like the idea of skating without risking your bodily parts, then we've got a competition for you. Activision O2 are giving away a PlayStation 2, a copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 and a Tony Hawk Birdhouse skateboard. 5 runners-up will each get a copy of Tony Hawk's Trick Tips 2 on DVD. For your chance to win, just answer this incredibly simple question. What boy's name is also a skating trick? Is it A. Bobby, B. Johnny, or C. Ollie? If you think you know the answer, then call 09064 701 721 now, clearly leaving your answer, name and address. Lines are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and calls cost 60p a minute, so do get the bill payer's permission first. Lines close at midnight on January the 19th, 2003. Good luck. To celebrate the release of Minority Report on DVD, we've teamed up with 20th Century Fox, DreamWorks and JVC to offer you the chance to walk away with copies of the film, t-shirts and a brand new DVD player. The winner will get the film on DVD, a t-shirt and a JVC XV S302 player to watch it on, and 4 runners-up will each get a t-shirt and a copy of the DVD. For your chance to win, just answer this incredibly simple question. Who directed Minority Report? Is it A. Steven Seagal, B. Stephen King, or C. Steven Spielberg? If you think you know the answer, then call 09064 701 722 now, clearly leaving your answer, name and address. Lines are open 24 hours a day and calls cost 60p per minute, so do get the bill payer's permission first, and lines close at midnight on January the 19th, 2003. Good luck.